Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today, a spring training matchup between the Toronto Blue Jays and the... With that, a look at John Gibbons' lineup for the visiting Blue Jays. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Well, I've got an eye on Troy Tulowitzki. He's one of the few elite players in the game today. He works as hard as anybody in practice, but he has a skill set that gets fans excited to come to the ballpark. But most importantly, he helps his team win ball games.
Aaron Nola is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, remember, guys, he's a young pitcher, still garnering a lot of experience, and he has a lot of upside. If he continues to improve, he's going to be around this league for a very long time. I can't wait to watch him in this one.
With a moment now, let's take a look at how the Phils will set up on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, Franco's defense has been a stellar surprise. Everyone knew he could hit and tear the cover off the ball, but he's shown that he's an elite fielder at the big league level. I mean, he can play anywhere in the infield, and he provides some magnificent highlight reel catches.
In now, Troy Tulowitzki, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Line drive to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
I'll tell you, if this is in off the plate just a little bit further, this thing might end up in the cheap seats in left field. But instead, it just gets to the outer half. He still gets pretty good wood on the ball, but he winds up pulling it right at someone.
Stepping in now, Kevin Pillar. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away.
You can't fault the pitch selection or the location there. It's well placed, maybe just a hair off the outside corner. But 3-2, that's where you want to be.
Josh Donaldson takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and one away. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in.
Keeping him close.
Runner at first here, one man out. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Drummond's a very fair umpire, Matt. Calls a pretty standard strike zone. Usually not a lot of complaints either way.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Good battle. Count remains full. Full count. Here it comes. Right side. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with one away.
Standing in now, Edwin Encarnacion. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are two.
Well, you talk about a big time to come up with a strikeout. Now, you still got one more guy to get through here in the inning, but now with 2 outs, you can take a step back, take a deep breath, and know that those runners have to stay put at first and second.
Jose Bautista steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
And you know, you hear it all the time, but scoring first really is a big deal in this game. Statistically, your chance of winning the game goes up quite a bit when you score first, so this is a big opportunity right now.
Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Trying to escape unscathed here in the first. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
They've got an opening here, so this is where you can really jump on a guy out there before he's settled in.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More spring training baseball from Florida following this. With that, a look at the Phillies' batting order in this one. Steve, what's the key for them here today?
Just don't be stupid up there. Don't chase balls out of the zone. Move guys along when the situation calls for it. Play the game.
Marcus Stroman, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, remember, he's not a lot of fun to face because he's got 5 pitches. As a hitter, you've got to worry about the ball coming in, moving away, the speed. He's a lot to handle when you're up at the plate.
Now that we have a chance, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts. So we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
Now to the plate, Odubel Herrera. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Under it is Bautista as he makes the play for out number 1.
Batting second, left fielder, David Lowe.
David Lowe stands in for the first time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Chopped foul right at home plate. Stroman steps into the windup. 2-2 on its way. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out and show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. Looked to me like that was the right call.
Into the box, Maikel Franco. Heading out toward shallow right. Bautista has a beat on it. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. After 1, no score. Dominic Brown makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And taken in out there for the first out.
Dangerous count right there, 3-1. Dangerous pitch, too. He comes with the fastball, but he's going to live to tell about it as he gets him to loft an easy fly ball.
Into the box now, Russell Martin. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2. You get that feeling that'll be a pitch we see a lot of as this game goes along.
And when he's throwing that thing good, a lot of times that's where it winds up. So these guys are going to have to prove they can lay off that thing in the dirt, or they're going to keep seeing it.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Just got a piece up the line. Howard scoops it up, and good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
And for a first baseman, if the most direct route is to just tag the guy, that's what you do. You know, there's no sense in trying to throw it to your pitcher or your second baseman covering, especially if you don't have to.
Ryan Goins into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Mission accomplished there with 2 away. You just want to give your pitcher a chance to hit here this inning instead of leading off the next one. He does it with a solid single there.
Marcus Stroman stands in. Here it comes on 1-1. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line.
And on the mound here, not only did you get burned by an opposing pitcher, you got burned by an American League pitcher. That's adding insult to injury there.
Troy Tulowitzki gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Low over to his left. And that retires the side. Blue Jays leave a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ryan Howard strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. Stroman's ready. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And that's not a bad spot. Just go ahead and stay out there. Don't come down the middle because we know he can hurt you.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pilar is right there, 1 down.
This crowd oohs and ahs every time this guy hits a fly ball. But he didn't get all of that one, and it's pretty much a can of corn.
Aaron Altair digs in here for his first appearance. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. drilled on the ground to short. Tulowitzki ranges to his right. Throw gets him 2 down.
Batting 6, the shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Freddie Galvis gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Donaldson will put this away, and that retires the side. Phillies down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Kevin Pillar is into the box as we are all set to begin the third. Sharply hit ball back up the middle. And a base hit now, as that's how the third inning gets underway.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Josh Donaldson will dig in. He singled his first time around. Nobody out, runner on first. Two and two.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
All even at 2 and 2. Here it is. Fly ball out to right field. Altair will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
First baseman number 10, Edwin Encarnacion.
At the plate, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Third inning, no score to this point. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Trying to strike him out for the second time. And that misses 2 and 2.
Yeah, an interesting setup now on 2 and 2. Here's where you really need to pay attention to that guy at first.
Runners on first with 1 down. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
You know, and this is one of the few downsides to being a guy with tremendous strength at the plate. Once you get that thing started, it's really hard to put on the brakes, and he winds up breaking the plane right here, and that's strike 3.
Stepping in now, Jose Bautista. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Oh, and you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and a guy moves up into scoring position here.
Dominic Brown stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, a good job here of working himself back into a hitter's count, especially with 2 men on base in front of him.
2 down, runners at first and second. And here's a ball hit in the air. Altair on the move. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We've played 2.5. No score on the show. Carlos Ruiz will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
And a swing and a miss that time from Ruiz as he becomes out number 1.
Well, after getting ahead here 0-2, he nibbles for a couple pitches, and then finally he just says, all right, I'm through with this. So he goes back to the fastball, just blows it right by him.
Standing in now, Cesar Hernandez. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Still no hits on the ledger, but at least they get themselves a base runner here. And that's a step in the right direction.
Aaron Nola.
The pitcher, Aaron Nola, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Well, this is a nice job here of giving himself up. You see him square and put this ball down over toward the right side of the infield, and that's just where you want it to be. They do put the tag on him, but, hey, he gets the job done.
In now, Odubel Herrera. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Bautista is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1 left for Philadelphia. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Jared Eichhoff will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring.
Number 48, Jared Eichhoff.
Into the box now, Russell Martin. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now a swing and a fly ball. Altair is in pursuit and foul. Full count now, 3-2. Ryan Goins will be next. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Hernandez ranging into shallow right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Boy, he had to go a long way into the outfield to make this play. I kept thinking he was going to get called off, but he must have kept shouting for it, so he stays with it and pulls it in.
Into the box, Ryan Goins. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. 2-2 count. Here it comes. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. To his left, Hernandez. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, the pitcher, Marcus Stroman.
Now at the plate, Marcus Stroman. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, he showed a little prowess with the bat last time, and they may have to pitch him a little bit tougher right here.
2-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Greg Holland is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 56, Greg Holland.
Stepping in, David Lowe. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
That's lifted the other way out to left. And Brown will look this one in for route number 1.
Third baseman, number 7, Michael Franco.
At the plate, Michael Franco. He flew out in his last at-bat. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
And you'd like to say, good job there, good eye. But in reality, nobody's swinging at that pitch. It's not even close.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and digging in, slugging first baseman Ryan Howard. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Wow, a real sharp break to this thing. It's a slider, and he starts it out over the middle of the plate. Now, the hitter thinks he's got something that he can handle, and then this thing just makes a beeline right for his hands. That is a tough pitch.
Stepping in now, Aaron Altair. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Holland's ready. Here's the 3-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Encarnacion is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. After the break, don't go away. Troy Tulowitzki will start things off. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Brett Oberholzer will come in and pitch now.
For the Phillies, number 34, Brett Oberholzer.
And here is Troy Tulowitzki. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And this is going to be extra bases here to kick off the 5th. And he will pull in here.
right center field. This is a fastball, and he just slashes this thing the other way into the gap. No real chance for the outfielders to cut that one off, and he's going to wind up on second with a leadoff double.
Kevin Pillar will stand in now with a good chance to break the seal here following the leadoff double.
Well, it's a good RBI opportunity, but you've got to remember your first job, which is to at least get that guy over to third base.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Hit the other way out toward right field. Altair waits on it, one away. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
So a double and a fly ball move a man to third now with one away. Now if they could just get another fly ball, it would likely net him a run.
Josh Donaldson will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2.
Boy, and right here, just a ground ball is going to get you a run. And more than that, it gets you the lead in this game. So you've got to find a way to put that ball in play.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Yeah, and that's a big second out right there. And that's going to keep that runner anchored over there at third base. So they may wind up not getting that first run across after all.
Edwin Encarnacion will dig in. Took a called third strike his last time.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
Fly ball out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays held in check. Halfway home, still no score. Jesse Chavez will be the new pitcher.
Pitching for the Blue Jays, number 30, Jesse Chavez.
Freddie Galvis is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. 3-1. Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and this will get through into left for a leadoff hit.
And you check this out. This is on the inside part of the plate, but he still is able to take it to the opposite field. I'll tell you, that is bat control at its finest right there.
Standing in now, Carlos Ruiz. Grounded to short. To second for one. On to first, and it's dropped. It'll stay right there, though, so there will be no advance. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error.
Hernandez.
Striding into the box, Cesar Hernandez. He drew a walk his first time up. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Here's the 1-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. Brett Oberholzer will stand in now, a late entrant to the ball game, as he'll be making his first plate appearance here in inning number 5. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. To short, hit hard. Underhanded flip on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. We'll see the dangerous Jose Bautista when we come back. 5 innings complete, and we still have no score. Adam Morgan will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 39, Adam Morgan.
And here is Jose Bautista now. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. 3-1 now. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And the 6th inning opens with a flyout, 1 away.
Well, and I think that's the thing with throwing that changeup as slow as he does. You're going to make that hitter supply all the power himself. He gets good wood on this thing, but not enough to get it out of here.
Dominic Brown will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. No runs, 5 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
Russell Martin will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And this pitch is taken by Martin as the count moves to 2-1 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
And that's a case where he's just trying to do anything to get his guys on the board.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Not too happy about that decision down there at first base. We're going to check it out again here on show motion.
Ryan Goins.
Boy, that is a tight call. You know, one way or another, someone wasn't going to be happy about that.
In now, Ryan Goins. Nope. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
It almost looks like he's trying to be a little bit too fine right now. You just got to let it loose here.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. Bounce to first. Taken in by Howard, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Toronto. We are still scoreless. Drew Hutchison will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Number 36, Drew Hutchison.
Odubel Herrera will stand in to lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Now in a scoreless game, I've got a hunch he may get a green light here. They may want to try and get something started that way.
David Lowe comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base.
Yeah, and in this situation, you've got to move that runner to second any way you can. So we're going to see how they decide to play it right here.
Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
And that right there, that's why these guys only have 1 hit. He's had them chasing at shadows this entire ball game.
A runner at first with no outs here. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Well, believe me, it's way too soon to start worrying about how a guy's hitting. Even though this is 2 strikeouts for him now, spring training is mostly about just getting your body ready for the season. Getting used to being in there day after day. I don't think he'll be too worried about his stats. At least, he shouldn't be.
Into the box, Maikel Franco. And this is hit hard up the middle. And that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit.
First baseman, Ryan Howard.
Ryan Howard will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Tap fouled at home plate. One and 2, here it comes. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
And the Phils know that one key hit here could make a big impact on the outcome of the ball game.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
These guys really haven't had all that many great chances offensively. So, you know, they'd hate to see this threat go by the boards. Not a good time for a strikeout at all.
Aaron Altair strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Fastball here.
I think it has to be. You're licking your chops if you're the hitter. 3-1. You can't walk the bases loaded. Bail and wail.
This is line to left, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. One more look at the full extension catch that strands 2 men on the base paths. We're back with more from the Grapefruit League after this. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. David Buchanan is on the pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
David Buchanan.
Chris Colabello is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Yeah, nothing on the scoreboard yet, so maybe this can be a start as he's on base to lead off the inning.
Troy Tulowitzki gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. This is in the air to right. Altair moves over. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
Devin Travis will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 29, Devin Travis.
One is a cutter that misses 2-1. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. Buchanan comes set. Here it is on 2-2. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? Back to first, and a great stretch there may be the difference. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 7th inning stretch time here in the Sunshine State, and we still have no score.
Your attention, please.
A new pitcher coming on now, and he is the number 1 entry in the Baseball Encyclopedia, right-hander David Aardsma. Dalton Pompey is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field.
Number 23, Dalton.
Andres Blanco is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Up high, 2-1 now. Here it is. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And that's what I call an intelligent at-bat right there. It's good knowledge of the strike zone, and more importantly, of how the home plate umpire calls the strike zone. Got himself a leadoff walk.
Into the box now, Carlos Ruiz. And, strike 3 called on a fastball that looked inside from here, but that's out number 1.
Oh, and that strike zone has opened up a little bit here in the late going. That's a tough pill to swallow in a spot like this, but nothing you can do about it now.
Now batting, Cesar Hernandez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And you know, guys, he's not quite as successful when he's batting left-handed in general. He tends to have more success from the other side.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. Looped out toward third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Yeah, and on 3 and 2, it's a good thing that guy on first wasn't running, or this would have been a double play. Pretty fortunate there.
Cody Ashe will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 25, Cody Ashe.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. On the move is Pompey. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Phillies strand 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Andres Blanco will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Now playing shortstop, number 4.
Severino Gonzalez will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Severino Gonzalez.
Chris Davis is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. I tried to jerk that one, and it's 2 and 2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Edwin Encarnacion will be next. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Ezekiel Carrera will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 3, Ezekiel Carrera.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Now here's a line drive, and this is going to get down for extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
What a clutch piece of hitting right there. You get the hit, you drive in the tying run. Now you're standing on second base with a chance to take a lead in this ball game, and man, is he fired up.
Justin Smoke will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out.
Justin Smoke.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. No one out with a runner at second. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
You know, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Hit hard on the ground towards second. A quick out number one.
Well, they've figured out the whole get him on and get him over parts. Now with one away, they've got two shots at the get him in part. Nice job here to steer that one to the right side.
Darwin Barney will grab a bat and pinch hit now, and he'll be looking for at least a fly ball as he's got a runner at third and only one away. To 2-2 now. A key pitch coming up right here.
With two strikes and a base open, you've got to know you're not necessarily going to see a strike here. So make sure you don't give away the at-bat by chasing something out of the zone.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
In a game like this, you hope that the bottom half of your order can pick up the slack here. But this isn't going to help much. Go grab some bench.
Russell Martin will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Hit hard to short. Blanco is right there. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. A run for the Jays thanks to the RBI double. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's now 1-0 Toronto. Ezekiel Carrera will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 3.
Daryl Siciliani is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now.
Number 1, Daryl Siciliani.
Darwin Barney will stay in the ball game now and take over in left field. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Roberto Ozuna is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. Junior Lake has also come into the ball game. He'll take over in right field and hit in the pitcher's spot in the lineup. Peter Borges will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 17, Peter Borges.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Borges is retired, and there's one away. A good afternoon of spring training baseball thus far as you get a look there at our line score through the first 7. Emmanuel Burris will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
15, Emmanuel Burris.
One out, nobody on. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Hit hard up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Michael Franco.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Michael Franco. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
The key here as a first baseman, you've got to be able to stay focused on the baseball, which is easy for me to say. I don't have half a bat heading my way, but that's a nice job down there to take this one in.
Darnell Sweeney will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
24, Darnell Sweeney.
2 out with the man at first. Quick check on that tying run at first. Don't want to forget about him. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. They still trail 1-0. Peter Borges will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 17.
Alec Asher will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th.
Alec Asher.
J.P. Arancibia is into the game as well as he's the new first baseman. Darren Ruff is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field. Striding in to start the 9th, Ryan Goins, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Right over the top here with the 4-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Stepping in now, number 69. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. On deck, there you see Troy Tulowitzki. Swing and a liner, but foul. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And another foul ball. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
I'd say he's made a pretty good impression since coming on. 2 batters, 2 strikeouts to start the inning.
Troy Tulowitzki stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hard liner toward short. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
It wasn't just that he was getting fastballs there. He was getting hittable fastballs. This catches a ton of the plate, and he turns it around for a solid single.
In now, Dalton Pompey. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Finally, a little bit of life. Man, these guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double back-to-back put runners on second and third now, and maybe this will wake up this offense a little bit.
Daryl Siciliani comes forward trying to cash in on this two-out rally as he's got a couple of men in scoring position with two away.
And what a turn of events right here. Two quick outs, but they didn't.
Oh, and just a sec now as that pitch gets away. And it is a run. A play at the plate. And the recovery will be in time. He's out at the plate. And a costly decision to try for it there as all of a sudden the inning is now over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Last chance coming up for the Fightin' Phils. It's now 2-0 Toronto. Noah Syndergaard will come on now trying to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Noah Syndergaard.
Aaron Altair will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
One and one, here it comes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
And how big was that run they just scored in the top of the ninth? Now, even a home run here won't tie this thing up.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
And that changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes. Because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
Drew Storen is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 45, Drew Storen.
Into the box, Andres Blanco. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded up the first baseline. To his left, Herrera. And he'll take this on to first. And they're down to their final out, 2 away.
Number 51, Carlos Ruiz.
Carlos Ruiz makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
And a good pitch, but no offer from Ruiz. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, a good outing on the mound for the man you see right there, the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this that you can call on to finish things out for you, and he came on to slam the door shut.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Blue Jays come out on top, 2-0. So long, everybody.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 2 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left 12 men on base. For Philadelphia, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 25 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.